Welcome to the world's fastest growing podcast that interviews random Todds and asks them unpredictable questions in a series of wacky segments.
Here at the Toddcast, we believe every Todd has a story, and we want to hear it.
Yo, we've got the early morning giggles right now. This is bad. This is so bad.
Freaking giggly puff over here. All right. Welcome in, Todd. Welcome in, Todd Squad. It's time to throw another shrimp on the Barbie because we are joined by Australia native Todd Fowler, aka @ToddBalls. How's it going, Todd?
Oh, not bad, fellas. How about yourselves?
We're doing so great.
I'm kidding. That's not my real voice. I was trying to put an Australian player in there, and it didn't really work.
I was like, wait a second.
That's my radio voice.
It was nice,
man.
Oh,
yeah. For the listeners, it's 5 a.m. over here on Michael and Brad's end, and what time is it over there, Todd?
It is 9 p.m. accounting for daylight saving.
Yeah. So we are going to be extra giggly and tired today, but it's going to be awesome.
So jiggly.
So jiggly.
So jiggly. Yeah. So where does the Todd balls come from?
Yeah.
I like to tell people it's a play on oddball or oddballs, but it's honestly something that just popped into my head one day, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds fine.
I like it. I mean, I never thought about it that way. I just, for some reason, obviously, I thought about like balls.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously,
that's probably the real. That's probably the real definition for it, but I try to justify it in a different way.
Right, that's the story you tell everybody. Oh yeah, it's just a play on oddball.
Yeah, I'm clever. That's all.
Extremely clever. So looking through some of your Instagram posts, I saw you're a big Coheed and Cambria fan.
Huge.
Oh. Yeah, I grew up listening to a lot of Coheed and Cambria, and I thought that was pretty cool. I love Coheed and Cambria. So I saw you went to a couple of concerts and.
Yeah, I actually got to meet the band. Paid top dollar for that.
Yeah.
It's the only way it works. The only way I can swing it. They don't really come here much.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Another post I saw was you had a picture of a large onion. It was like in 20. Yeah, what was it? Do you have a story behind that large onion?
So it's a pretty interesting story, really. I went to the grocery store, and there it was. There was this huge onion, and I'm like, you must be mine. I will own this onion. And then I consumed it whole.
Ooh.
Well,
did you just whole.
I put it into something and then consumed the something.
I thought you just
consumed the whole thing.
Yeah,
ate it like an apple. You just
Have you guys ever tried that?
No, I've never bitten straight into an onion.
It's surprisingly spicy.
I would imagine.
Yeah, it's an experience. You got to try it sometime.
I
don't really recommend it. It's not a good experience, but it's an experience.
Did you just smell like an onion for like the next week?
I mean, I'm a big fan of onions, so I mean, if I did, I was cool with it. If other people noticed that I smelled like onion, maybe they like onion too. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe they smell like tomatoes, and then you just like smell like salsa combined.
Man, what a rockin' combo. What a combo.
Yes.
I one time ate a garlic clove whole, and I smelled like garlic for a very long time. I was just like sweating garlic. Why am I saying this? I don't know.
I mean, it's good though, because like it kept vampires and stuff away, I'm sure.
It sure did, actually. Yeah, I was really concerned about the vampire population.
That's why you ate the garlic, so you can sweat out garlic and therefore push away any vampire attacks.
Well, it may have been the same case with the onion, because I have not seen this vampire since Not a single one.
That's good.
Not one.
So,
well, we're gonna hear about what you have seen in our first segment.
Once upon a Todd.
All right, once upon a Todd. We're gonna learn a little bit more about you here. So we're just gonna kick it off with the first question. Like, what are you passionate about?
Honestly, I find myself to be a particularly boring person. My interests are pretty middle of the road. So like computers, it's always good. Music, like guitar and playing music and listening to music.
Oh, sweet.
Obviously, we spoke about Coheed and Cambria. Huge fan. Any music with a story, really, that gets me going. I'm hyped about that. Gaming in general. I mean, like everybody else, I think there's three common interests. Pretty middle of the road. Not something you're going to really be shocked by.
I don't know. It is pretty shocking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
didn't mean to.
What kind of games do you play?
Yeah.
Mostly lame games. Like
Minecraft.
Nice. Stardew Valley is a really good one that I like to play. Terraria.
Okay.
Like I have a really powerful computer that I use to play pixel games that really don't require that.
It's like 8-bit.
All that kind of thing. I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's really right up my alley.
Yeah.
Did you build the computer yourself?
I did, yeah. So I work as a computer parts salesman and sell computers as a whole as well. So it's part and parcel. It's part of the requirement, really.
So you said Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
What's I've never really played it. I think I downloaded it when it was on the iPad or something, so that probably wasn't the best way to experience it. But I know you go around and build a bunch of dope stuff. So what's the craziest thing that you've built in Minecraft?
Probably the craziest thing I've built would be probably this gigantic farm where you have to dig in this huge area all the way from the top of the ground all the way down to the bottom of the world, and then fill in these different levels. So it spawns these slime balls. I built it because a friend of mine's like, I need slime, and so I built a farm that produces 2,000 slime an hour for his one need. It's hard to describe. It's more impressive in person. Maybe you had to be there.
No, that sounds intense, quite honestly.
That translates right into real world kind of things. So whenever we have a slime shortage, we know who to go to.
Come to me. Come to Todd Ball. I got you covered.
Todd Ball is the local slime dealer.
Oh gosh,
it's slime time. I say.
Oh no,
that's what I've always said. It's slime time.
I've heard you say that. It's a common phrase,
Right. It's very common.
Oh man. So that's one achievement you've had is building a slime factory farm. Not factory, it's a farm. I'm sorry to offend. Sorry to mischaracterize. So what other achievements? How long have you been playing guitar?
So I guess about 15 years or so.
Sweet.
It sort of lends into my biggest achievement, which was I used to be in a band a couple of years ago, and we recorded an actual CD, which was it was a whole thing. I've actually got a copy of it somewhere, but it was that was probably my biggest personal achievement because it was just a lot of work and a lot of I say it was a lot of money, but comparatively, it doesn't seem like a lot of money now. I think it was probably because I was a broke musician, so that was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's that's half of a paycheck or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
You're cut down.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in high school, I like recording music and all that as well, and I would always look into potentially going somewhere and getting it done professionally. And I was like, oh, that's so much money. And I look back, I'm like, it's not cheap, but it's not gonna kill me or break the bank too bad.
It was especially because we split it 6 ways, and it was really I could afford to do it every week.
Right. This is really affordable, actually.
Yeah. It's very sustainable.
Can we get an autographed copy of the CD?
Yeah.
I might be able to hook you up with something. I think I've got a spare copy somewhere.
Oh, nice. I want to frame it and put it behind me with all my knickknacks back there.
Perfect.
Okay.
It'll fit right in. There's a spot in the center
Right.
there. I can see it.
Yeah. I'll put it between my random Pokemon cards back there.
Perfect.
So that was obviously a Coheed and Cambria cover band, right?
Oh, well, yeah, of course. What else would I play?
Of course.
Is there other music to play? I'm not familiar.
Right. There's other bands. Yeah, I think one of the first songs I learned to play on guitar. Well, not really first songs, but one of the first like songs I was really excited to learn was "Welcome Home," and that was probably like as I learned that because it had like the sweet picking and all that stuff in it. And I was like, oh, I feel so cool playing this, and it was one of my like favorite songs when I was younger. So that was a big Coheed and Cambria song that I learned. Suffering. And then whenever I want to romance a lady, I listen to Wake Up.
Wake Up.
Play Wake Up
Beautiful.
and get all the ladies. So anyone out there, if you're a lady, I dedicate that song to you.
Oh no!
if you're a man,
across the nation.
Across the nation, for every falls upon female
Across
ears.
the globe.
So. The globe, yes, we are actually international now.
Yeah, this is now an international podcast. Oh, I guess we've done a little Canadian action, but
Yeah, we dabbled.
we dabbled
So
with
I'm
some
your
Canadians.
So I'm your first proper international guest then. off
Proper,
continent.
yes.
Yes, abroad,
Wow.
Todd,
It's an honor. It is an honor.
Oh,
and
the
we
honor
are
is all
honored.
ours.
Is it?
Wait, what? Sorry, I just blacked out there for a second.
Yeah, you had like the most like just blank stare on your
Dead
face. I was
face.
like, what happened to this guy?
Oh, that's my default expression. It's an Australian thing. It's
My body
bad
was-
to show any emotion here.
My body was like, "You're supposed to be asleep right now," and just tried to like reset me and like go back in
Yeah.
autopilot.
You had like
And
an
then,
out of body experience.
I woke up. I was like, "Oh God, there's a Todd in front of me." Well, back to
Far
business.
too early for this.
It's far. Oh well. What I was also thinking about, I was kind of thinking during that, like, what if Todd was one of us?
What if Todd was one of us?
That was quite a good question. I wonder the same thing sometimes.
Yeah.
So, Todd, the Todd squad out there, they need some advice. They have questions. They have situations that they've encountered, and they need you to guide them through it.
They need you.
So they need you. So we have a question that was submitted by a listener here. Not really a question. It's more of a scenario. So here it is. It appears that my office has a lunch stealer. In the past 2 weeks, my lunch has been stolen out of the company fridge 4 times. What do I do? How do I catch this mystery jerk?
Okay, I definitely have an answer for this.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. And so here's the steps. You got to go to the grocery store. You got to find the biggest onion you possibly can. And baby, that's your lunch. And if somebody steals that, you're going to know it. You're going to know it really easily. And that's it. It's that simple. It really depends on how desperate they are, of course.
Right.
Or how,
They seem pretty
you know,
desperate.
I mean, if they're going to take an onion,
Right.
maybe just let it go. Like,
You've got bigger issues than just taking my lunch.
yeah, maybe seek out the onion person, like whoever smells purely of onion, and just ask them if they're okay. That's the thing.
I think that's the only question you can ask somebody if they smell like an onion is, are you okay?
Are you okay? Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Because
People
like
ask me a lot.
you just always smell like an onion. Wakes up in the morning, just dabs onion on, and heads out the door. It's a fresh new fragrance by Calvin Klein.
See, I've never understand people that steal lunch from like the company fridge. But if I saw like the world's largest onion, I might become a thief.
Right.
Because I'm like, I'm going to the county fair and I'm putting that thing on a stand and I'm getting like a ribbon or a prize for this onion.
At least a ribbon.
At least
It's
a
a
ribbon.
hard thing to turn down, right? It's just
It
so
is.
enticing. Like,
It
what
is.
this? It's taking up the entire office fridge.
Right.
It's bigger than the fridge.
You open the door, it's just one giant onion.
You have to like peel back the onion to get into the fridge. It's like that.
People just start putting their lunches inside the onion. The only place to fit them.
So this question is now being, or the scenario just completely went off the rails, and now you don't even have a fridge anymore.
No, we
the
do.
world
It's
is basically everyone lives inside this giant onion now.
I could imagine a worse world. Exactly right. Perfect.
Where'd the onion go? Everyone's like, look around. You're inside of it. So it's like, oh,
We are the onion.
Goodness. We had this happen at an old job of mine. Where somebody basically they kept stealing someone's lunches. Like, it didn't matter. Like, they would just steal like a random person's lunch all the time. Like, he'd just eat their pasta, or he'd grab like their apples or something. And he actually got fired for it because because it was like one of the IT guys, and he was just getting pissed. He's like, yo, I'm not dealing with this. So he put a GoPro in the fridge and caught the guy stealing like I don't know if you know what a whoopie pie is, but it's like a dessert, like with it's like a cookie sandwich cake kind of thing. It's like yeah. But he stole a dessert and he got fired for it. So I was like, wow, what a way to go.
So he put a GoPro in the fridge.
Put a GoPro in the fridge. I mean, that's
right.
I like that one. I'm gonna steal. That's what I would do, but I'm not Todd, so no one cares.
The next step above that is like if he would have just like made it where the bag like exploded or something if it was moved.
It's like a die pack sort of situation.
Yeah. Right. Like you open the bag of money from the bank and it just shoots dye all over the place. But instead it just explodes.
In that situation, who has to clean that up? Is it the die packer or the die packy?
Oh, it's got to be the packy. You caused the mess by being a jerk.
That's fair. I'll allow that.
Now, is there a way you can like? How would you get around that if it was your own lunch? Like if you were like, oh, I'm so hungry, and you open it up, you're like, oh, I forgot I had this dye pack in there.
That's a great question.
Terrible. This is non-nutritious. There's no nutritional value in this.
There's very little meat in this dye.
Right.
I mean, it could like second as like a multivitamin or something. I don't know.
That's true.
Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
or
it's got
like
like vitamins and minerals all up in it.
Multivitamin?
Vegemite?
Do what?
Vegemite? Somebody say Vegemite.
Oh, some Vegemite. Oh, yeah. It's just liquid Vegemite.
Really,
Delicious.
Caught my attention now.
Yeah. So it will be nutritious and also help you catch your thief.
Right.
I suppose you could probably use Vegemite. That'll stain.
Yeah.
Probably.
Is it like a dark brown liquid or something?
It's like a paste. It's like a really
Yeah,
it's like a
it's very
smooth
pasty.
paste. It's made from yeast extract, so you know it's good.
Oh yeah.
I love yeast extract.
Everything delicious is made from yeast extract.
That's what they say.
Name 8.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's a really good idea actually, is you pack something that, especially you pack an onion, and if that onion gets taken and they consume this onion, you're going to know, be like, you smell like a giant onion. You stole my onion.
Are you
Everyone's
okay?
gonna know. Absolutely.
And then you have two options. I think there's only one option. You just murder this person for.
Whoa, Brad! This is a family show.
Well, it's not. Murder happens.
Nobody's going to convict over that.
Right.
I see this is onion related. Never mind, boys.
Cause.
Let him go.
Let him undo the cuffs. This is an onion related massacre.
Well, God, you know what I like to put cuffs on for?
It's time to prod Todd.
Sorry, I had to ripcord us out of that.
That was
You
ripcorded us.
Dark places.
Right. But you ripcorded us into just a kinky transition.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Hey, but once it works, right?
So it's
think
like,
it's
I don't want murder. I want to be handcuffed and kinked up.
All right, so this is Prod Todd. This is a series of random questions, and we're going to kick it right off with, do you think humans could defeat aliens in a war?
How big are these aliens?
Ooh. Let's say it's like E.T.
E.T.? I reckon we can
Little
take E.T.
ETs?
Yeah, but there's like, for every one person, there's 5 ETs.
Oh, man,
I mean,
that's not bad.
E.T. doesn't look that strong to me. I reckon I could knock out an E.T. or 4.
Yeah, he's not agile, and he was actually a very, very polite individual.
Yeah.
He has phone etiquette, and that's about it.
And actually, if we ended up beating up a bunch of ETs, would that make us just massive jerks? Because they pose no sort of threat.
I mean,
If they just show up and we just start beating the crap out of them.
Oh my god!
I mean, I can't see that not being the case, to be honest.
Right.
Like,
Get off
that's
our
what they were trying to do in
planet.
the movie. It's just like,
Right. Yeah, they were jerks to ET.
yeah, E.T.'s easy. No worries. They should call him Easy.
They should. Yeah, we need to contact the makers of this film and let them know they screwed up terribly.
You guys really dropped the bed
You really-
here. Or whatever that. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but you really dropped the ball is what I was probably trying to say.
Yeah.
They drop the bed?
It's an
Is that what you
Australian
said?
thing. Right? That's it. That's all I'm saying. It could be. You don't know.
It's understandable. Like if you're
Trust
holding
me.
a bed, at some point you're probably gonna have to drop it.
Yeah, beds are heavy, man.
Right? Yeah. Like I wouldn't even get upset if you dropped the bed. Be like, you know what? I understand. I would have done the same thing.
We all drop the bed sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wet the bed, drop the bed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, same thing.
Drop one in the bed. Who knows?
Oh gosh.
The dreaded sleep time deuce you drop in the bed.
Sleep crapnea, they call it.
Yeah, you have to wear your C-crap machine before you fall asleep. What is it? How is this?
We talked about humans could defeat aliens in a war. We're talking about a sea crap machine.
To cure our sleep crap.
Oh,
Take that, ET.
yeah, screw you.
Screw you, ET. Elliot.
Elliot.
All right. All right. That question went nowhere and had no logical answer. So, which only helps us into transitioning into this would you rather question. Would you rather all scaly animals be furry or all furry animals be scaly?
Oh wow, that's deep.
It's so deep.
So would I rather all furry animals be scaly or scaly animals be furry? Oh. So in this scenario, is it one or the other? So like a dog, like a dog's going to be scaly, but a snake's going to be furry.
Furry. Yeah.
Yes.
This hurts my brain a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah, it should.
And I just imagine my dog being scaly, and it upsets me.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a no-win scenario. This would you rather?
Right. And it would be
Right.
scary to see like a furry snake.
Yeah.
Or a scaly cat. Could you imagine that?
Oh,
No.
I already hate them. So sorry, we just lost all of our cat listeners.
Right. The three
Well-
people.
I mean, out of the two, I would probably rather scaly animals be furry.
Yeah.
Just because
Yeah.
that'd be kind of cute, right?
Yeah.
It would really take the edge off a snake, but it would really
Well,
put
that's
the
the
edge
thing
on a
is, like-
fish.
And you
Furry
like
fish.
you get them, bring them out of the water. They're all just like soggy and just like
Yeah,
dripping
just
wet.
soaked.
They
You gotta
shake off.
shave it. You've got to shave a fish before you can start to cook it.
Oh no.
I gotta go to the market. Can you shave
Shaving
this fish
cream.
for me? I mean, that opens up a whole nother market for razor companies, though.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
And like,
that'd be a cool job. Yeah, just shave fish all day.
fish. What do? I shave fish.
You know, it's just
What?
it's honest
make yourself
work.
some like fish fur coats and things like that.
Oh, that
They sort of smell, but they're cheap.
Yeah. Why do we not? Why is all of our why is clothing made out of like fur and like leather and stuff? But we don't have any scaly. I mean, we have like what is it? Snakeskin
like
boots,
snake
I
stuff.
guess.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
But it's not as popular.
yeah.
But
I feel like
they're
you get
furry.
a lot of looks if you wear that
Easy.
kind of stuff.
Yeah,
True,
like if
true.
you had like a scaly jacket, I think that'd be kind of cool. It'd be very water
I can see
repellent,
that.
I would assume.
Yeah, and you can slither around really easily.
Yeah, it gives you all of the
slithering abilities.
you buy it and it comes with a tag plus 10 slithering and like you get all these perks.
That's the only way you can communicate.
You have to yeah, and it's weird like thinking about this question is why does something being scaly or like make it more intimidating looking or like
Yeah,
because like something like a furry snake is not as intimidating as a scaly dog. Like I would rather encounter a furry snake than a scaly dog.
I totally agree. Yeah, that's
Because then
a
at that
difficult
point,
question.
it's almost like they're like domesticated alligators.
yeah. That's the one thing. Like that. I read this question and I was like, yeah, my dog is not going to be scaly. That's
Yeah, like
that's just not happening.
they come up here and it's just like cold and it's like holding a plate of armor. I don't know why a
Push
plate of
backwards, the scale sort of like
You do-
scratch against your skin. It's just like,
yeah.
get off me!
Oh, yeah. Get
Now-
that way. It's just,
Yeah, what are you? Now, would they inherently like water a lot more, or would they have like better swimming abilities? Well, I guess they don't have
definitely be able to
fins.
swim better.
Do they get
mean-
fins if they have scales? Is that inherent?
I'll allow
with
it.
having scales.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Alright.
see why not.
So basically,
slap
they
some
become a
fins on
hybrid animal.
dogs.
Right.
Yeah, it's cool.
Every animal that has scales now has fins as well.
yeah.
Does that mean they'll all eventually evolve into birds or?
Yes,
bird dogs?
we've set up humanity to just fail now. These bird dogs are going to take over everything.
We're just
This is the beginning
re-evolving
of the
animals.
Yeah.
It all starts here. As soon as my dog starts becoming scaly, I'm like, oh no.
Oh no! Here we go.
Go to the bunker. I don't have a bunker. I have a crawl
Yeah.
space, but that's
That'll
not
do.
That'll do.
That'll do.
Oh man. All right. So yeah, if the next question. Wow, this is fantastic transition.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the next question, if life was a video game, how would you be able to gain extra lives?
Oh, okay. So I suppose one thing that I've always sort of gravitated towards in video games is I'm always able to make a lot of money. Like I wish I could make as much money in real life as I could make in video games.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm always able to play the market, make the most money out of the least, like effort. And I would just buy more lives, essentially.
Okay.
That'd be the easy way. Just buy them.
So
Okay.
Pick them
you
up on
make
the street,
slime
three
and
for
then buy
$1.
lives.
Yeah, exactly right. Slime for lives. Slimes for life.
My slime
Slime
farm.
for life. Slime farm.
Huh.
Nickelodeon.
I was almost positive you were going to say anytime you found a very large onion.
Yeah, I thought
you
it was
a
going to
new
be
life.
onion related.
Damn it. Damn it, I missed my shot.
Anytime
Can we
you
retake
find
that?
Yours is much more logical.
Yeah, but then like it gets to societal kind of things where like only the rich can buy all these lives, and
Oh man.
it's
Me. That's me.
Yeah, you.
Talk about me.
The person who's cornered the slime market.
Yeah.
That's
He's got
right.
a slime
Somebody's got to do it.
monopoly. Yeah.
Slime monopoly.
Don't hate the
Makes
player.
me think of that
hate the
movie
game.
In Time.
Slime Monopoly.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that movie where they had the slime monopoly? So good.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
that was a good one. They've made so many slime monopoly movies now. I get them all mixed up.
No,
Why has
yeah.
it become
slime-
such a thing? And
It's just it's
Yeah.
part of the zeitgeist, Slime Monopoly 41. That was where it really hit home for everybody, and everybody
Yeah.
took that lifestyle on board, and that's just how we are. That's just what brought us to today. It's what brought us here
I
together
think we're
this evening/morning.
yeah. I think we're all better for it as well. The slimening really changed society.
Yeah.
That's
my
right.
favorite part of the plot in Bridesmaids was the slime monopoly.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
This is so good.
Classic.
Yeah.
5 a.m. humor.
Yeah. It's its own type of thing. It's very niche.
It's like that sleepy drunk. Like I'm like so tired. I'm just like I'll laugh at everything.
Wait,
You're
you're
gonna
not
go through
drunk?
this
Genuinely
footage.
I'm
You're
so
gonna go through
drunk.
this, like when you properly awake, and you just be like, delete. Just delete.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, Todd.
Yeah.
You were great.
You were great. Ours,
We weren't.
yes, we were not.
It's not you. It's me.
It's us.
It's us.
Speaking of us, you can choose for 10 random things to show up in your house, but all of them start with the letter that you choose. Which letter are you choosing, and what do you hope to get?
Wow. You could have sent me this question earlier, and I could have thought it over. This
Never.
is very specific.
It's
prod time.
yeah. Get prodded.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a heavy question for on the spot, Brad.
Yeah, this requires a lot of thought. Okay, I mean, I
like
guess
26 letters to go through.
the obvious is O, right?
Oh,
We all know what I'm getting.
the big O.
Well, so number 2, a big onion.
Yes, obviously.
Of course.
What do we say?
A big
big
onion.
onion.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Whoa.
You took it
that's
straight
the
to
gutter.
Gasm.
Well, I mean, so now we're up to 3. Okay, so what are we getting? Omnipotence.
Octopi.
I'll take that. Omnipotence as an object. It's like a
Omnipotent
little
object.
binocular you look through and you can just see everything.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll take one of those.
That's cool.
Oh wow.
Octopi. Multiple.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you
Never
could have
mind.
said octopus and you just get one.
Just one. I wouldn't play myself
Yeah,
like that.
you get 15.
What else even starts with O?
I don't know. I think we covered all of the O
Yeah,
words.
I think that's it. I don't think there's anything other than those 4 things that we could possibly want.
Or origami.
Oh.
Origami. Oreos.
Oregano.
Oregano.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're gonna cook these octopi up real nice.
They're gonna
Yeah.
be so
Onion.
delicious.
Gonna saute some onions. Throw some
What else we got
oregano
here?
in
We got-
there.
We can make
Put them on an
origami to
Oreo.
like present them. And Oreos, yeah, of course.
yes.
We can
Oreos.
feed the
Oh,
octopi
yeah.
Oreos.
Yeah.
We'll have chocolate flavored
Ugh.
octopus with cream filling. Perfect.
Oh,
And onions.
it's a,
Yum. Yum, yum, yum,
it's a
yum.
delicacy. And what else is there?
What else? We got 3 more. We got 3 more. Otters. Yeah, I'll take an otter. They're pretty cute.
I'll take it
Yeah,
out.
I will. They're like one of these few things that I've chosen that I'm not going to eat. I
Your house
promise.
is now like a zoo.
Yeah, it
pretty
became a
I could
delicious
charge for
zoo.
admission.
Right.
What else? What else?
You
We
walk
got?
in and
What
there's
else?
This is smart.
so. What's in this house? There's orgasms. There's origami. There's octopi. Can you charge people? Is that legal to come in? And,
I mean, people pay for whatever they want. Like, if this is a thing that they're into, they'll pay.
yeah,
What
we've
else?
got a
So
lot of
you-
revenue streams in this house.
Yeah.
Two more.
Nah, that,
I'm really struggling.
Yeah.
What have I got around the house that's already
Yeah,
starts with
looking
O?
around.
yeah.
A big city.
Ogres.
Ogres, Shrek.
Shrek.
Yeah, we'll get Shrek in
Yeah,
here.
Shrek. You get a Shrek.
And one more.
Old balls.
Old balls.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna,
What?
actually, I'm gonna think something different.
Oh wow, you're not going with old balls, Todd? That's surprising.
I'm Todd Balls. I'm not old balls. The original Action Comics #1, which I'm going to sell.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, that's smart.
Thank you. Thank you.
I can't believe you sold old. You didn't take old balls, but
I mean,
It is what it is.
I'm 30. I got some. Don't worry about it.
I don't need additional.
Yeah, I've got enough old balls.
Oh,
I think we really got to the bottom of that one.
yeah. So now
Got
it's
those
time
ones.
for. Yeah, hopefully this one's a little less intense. Hard. A classic. Would you rather be the tour? So, would you rather be the tour guide for something you know nothing about, or coach a sport you've never heard of?
So, is it? Can you describe what the tour is about, or is that part of it? I just have no idea.
You know nothing about it.
Nothing.
Right.
So, like, if I
So you have to just,
describe
like-
it now, you know.
You can either just like wing it and like, because maybe all these people don't know about it either, and you can appear like you. Would you be able to lie your way through something like that?
Oh, dude, for sure.
Like, say,
I'm lying my way through this right now,
Nothing
I
I've
haven't
said
told one
is
truth.
true.
Yeah.
and I'm a salesman, so I lie my
Right.
way through so many scenarios you would have no idea.
Yeah, this
Pretending
one's
I know about
great.
something that I don't is kind of my specialty.
Ooh.
His name's actually Jeff. He's been lying to us
Who
the
knows?
entire time.
He's not even a Todd.
Could be,
he created
could be.
this. He created his Instagram 5 years ago.
5 years.
My name is actually Balls, the Todd Fowler that I made up.
Balls. Jeff Balls.
Jeff Balls.
It's Balls Jeff, thank you.
Balls.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Mr.
Last
Jeff.
name Jeff, first name Balls. Oh man.
So no, I think I'd definitely take the tour guide. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest
Yeah.
sports fan in the world. I'm a bit of a homebody, if we're being perfectly honest. And to be honest, I am.
Yeah.
So the tour guide is definitely the go-to plan there, I think.
Yeah, yeah, and you can lie your way through that. The sport probably has rules that you have to stay within the constraints of, so you can't really. You can. It kind of, I guess, puts walls on how much you can lie.
Exactly. And there's also a possibility there that I might have to get up or run, which is
Yes.
that's a deal
Yeah,
breaker, you know.
Well,
Yeah,
you're just
nobody-
coaching it. You don't have
Yeah.
to. You maybe want to show them like, hey, you want to do this when you're running. But
I'd have to describe it.
would
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm dying. I looked up some sports I've never heard of, and there's a sport called cheese rolling, where competitors race after a large cheese wheel that is rolled down a steep hill. So
I've
people
actually
just
heard of that.
roll down it. What?
Yeah,
Why?
I've heard of that before. It's not a thing here.
You used to coach it, probably.
No,
Yeah.
well, you know, I've been around the sport to
it's
a
actually-
semi-professional to professional level.
Yeah, I just looked at it. It's actually in his Instagram bio. Former cheese rolling coach.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh wait,
done
to
your
2012. Yeah. Huh.
2012. What a year!
Oh
What
yeah.
a year.
It was a great year for cheese rolling.
Cheese was very firm, and it was. We broke some records that year.
I can see
Yeah,
you
dude.
just reminiscing back. You miss those times, don't you?
Oh, I couldn't even describe it. Wow.
It sounds magical.
Yeah, I see. Also
If I
here
could go
that you.
back.
I see also here that you used to coach toe wrestling. So it's kind of like thumb wrestling, but with your big toe.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, the first time that you're able to render somebody unconscious via the toes, it's a real thing, man. Like, it really gives you that spark. You'll never go back. Oh,
It's that one nerve in the toe. If you hit it, they're out like a
Yeah.
light.
yeah, just absolute. And it's like, it's not even just like, I'll wake up 30 seconds later feeling disoriented there. They go on for a while. It's like 3 to 4 weeks, easy.
I mean, that's like the old saying: once you go toe, there's no other way to go.
That's right. That's exactly what the saying is.
That's what I've always heard.
Man.
That's what I've always said.
No. Oh, I see. There's one last one on here, which I am so interested in. Chess
got quite the-
boxing. So it's where it's made up of rounds of both boxing matches, fighting, and chess games. So it's a little combo. Like you play a little chess, and then you're like duking it out for the KO. I mean, that's
Yeah, man. It starts off light, right? You just you go for the pawns. You got to hit them right in the pawns.
Right,
and
right
then
in the
scales
palm.
up, and then eventually just go for the king hit and checkmate.
Checkmate,
you're out.
baby.
3 to 4 weeks later, they wake up, out again, toes.
Oh gosh, you get up with the toe.
You gotta toe them good. Just
Wow.
It's usually a 6-week process.
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You've got quite the resume.
I mean, yeah.
And you said you were boring.
Well, I also
You're
said
just
that I'm really
so
good at lying, so.
But are you lying about that? Dun,
I'll never tell.
Ooh, so mysterious.
Very mysterious. Very Australian.
So, if you could pick any animal to be renamed, which animal would you pick, and what would you rename it? I know you'll have some crazy animals over there.
We do.
You guys have kangaroos, I hear.
We do. Yeah, I've seen the old kangaroo. I don't know if you guys are big fans of The Simpsons. I would rename a bullfrog a Chazwazza. So is that, is that too deep?
No, I understood it, but for the deep cutters of The Simpsons, they may not.
That's the Simpsons episode where they go to Australia. Callback. Yeah. Remember when I was Australian this whole time?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I thought that was lost.
I thought that was a British accent.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong, Gav.
He's so British.
I'm so ignorant.
For a real answer, I'd probably rename. Let's go with the Kookaburra. Let's call them laughing bastards because they make so much noise. They're so annoying.
But they live in the old gum tree.
Yeah, that they do, and the gum tree doesn't want them there.
Laughing bastards
Nobody
in the
does.
old gum tree.
Yeah.
Actually, it's still the song still works if you rename it if you make it Laughing Bastards.
Perfect.
Laughing bastards sit in the old gum
tree.
Laughing like bastards. That's how it goes now.
All right, it's a solid jam. Yeah, so I guess speaking of Michael brought this up to me last night, and I guess this is just an animal tangent. But
let's do it.
Wombats poop cubes.
This is true.
I went down a rabbit hole last night.
Is this like common knowledge out there?
It's pretty common.
This is new to us.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of delicious. Is that weird?
I can't really confirm or deny the delicious factor of it, but it is pretty common knowledge that they do poop cubes.
I
don't know why.
Brownies.
Yeah, I don't know why they do it, but
yeah.
I mean they're quirky guys. They'll do what they want to do.
They seem quirky. But I don't know. I thought that just blew my mind because then I was like, wait, do they have like square, like beeholes? Like the buttholes are square? Do they have a?
I mean,
how's it work over there?
So yeah, I mean, I can't really figure out why else that would happen. So that's got to be it.
You've got to have a square butthole to make poop cubes.
Yeah,
that's sound logic. I can't argue with that, to be honest.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you can't make, like, ice cubes in something that's not cubed.
Very true. Slightly different process, but still...
No, same process. Same process.
Well, that's another thing that not many people know wombats can do is if you pick them up and you squeeze them, ice comes out.
Oh!
It's like the only form of ice in the Australian outback.
Everyone has their wombat ice dispenser.
Shake a wombat farm. I thought you had to squeeze them. Now you're shaking them.
Oh, it's a bit of a shake and squeeze. So if you ever milk a cow, it's not just one or the other; it's both.
All right,
so it's like a pull and squeeze motion.
It's a combo move.
It's like milking a cow.
Man, yeah.
Yes.
Another thing. While I was down this rabbit hole, I found out that kangaroos can't fart.
That
why
I
is
know.
that?
I I think they're pretty uptight. I think that's the thing. They're very, very self-conscious. You ever seen a kangaroo like flex?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's a coping mechanism. They'll flex to prevent themselves from farting. I think that's the main thing. Yeah. Very self-conscious animal.
Is that just them like clenching so like they don't let out a fart?
Exactly.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
precisely.
Okay, that makes sense.
Precisely.
Precisely.
Huh. Yeah. So yeah, they can't fart because they're flexing on us.
And self-conscious. Both.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty self-conscious and I flex a lot, but I let some farts out every now and then.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I'm
when I flex, I
self-conscious.
fart.
Yeah, I'm clearly not a kangaroo.
I don't know. I can only see your head.
My,
I'll see a tail come up. Oh no.
yeah.
I watched my wife was like, "Yo, the inside of a pouch is like," she was explaining like, "Oh, you got to see what the inside of it looks like." And I watched a video of someone like opening up a kangaroo's pouch, and it made me incredibly uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It was not. It was just not good.
That just sounds gross.
Yeah, it
was-
sounds terrible.
Don't Google that video, anybody.
I feel like it would
promise you that I
smell
won't.
weird.
Oh, can you imagine the smell? Oh man.
Oh,
I'll pass hard on that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks different. Like as an American, I was like, oh yeah, like it goes all the way across. It's like this, just big pocket in the front.
yeah.
No, it's like a little hole that like stretches open.
Oh.
Sounds terrible. My
This is
thought of
what
it
I
was
did
like
last night.
it made me.
Those things.
I always thought of it like like you're wearing a hoodie and you could just like put stuff in it.
Yeah.
Not some floppy flesh blob.
I'm never touching a dollar coin again.
Oh no, is that what's on it?
Yeah. Just a kangaroo pouch.
Oh no, just the pouch.
Just the inside of a kangaroo pouch.
What is this? Oh, that's a kangaroo pouch. Duh.
That's why we call them pouchies.
Duh. Ooh,
That'd be 2 pouchies, thanks.
Two
two pouches. I like that. I wish we had cool slang. Our slang sucks over here.
Yeah, that'll be $2. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay,
Oh.
thanks. I'm gonna start calling it pouchies.
You guys use the term bucks for money, yeah? Like $10.
Oh yeah.
We use that.
Yeah. So
I-
the reason we use it over here, I'm pretty sure, is because a male kangaroo is called a buck.
Ooh.
Oh.
And we have kangaroos on our dollar coin, so it's like, that'll be $2. It's $2
See,
dollar coins.
yours makes sense. Ours makes
I don't
no
know why
sense.
it's ours. Yeah.
That's true.
Buccaneers.
That's true.
Wow.
Buccaneers? Are we
I don't know. I'm
freaking
just trying to think of what could make sense.
swashbuckling pirates?
We are. That's America,
Fucking-
baby.
That's it.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. That's something.
It is.
It surely
I
is
had a
something.
thought that I lost. Huh. Well, so
you
kangaroo.
gonna-
I know what I was gonna say. I think we should convert all of our like currency on the merch store over to Aussie dollars. I don't know, what are they?
Pouchies.
Australian dollars. AUD.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
pouchies,
I'm
yeah. That would make
Yeah,
it a lot
pouchies.
easier for me. I don't have to do any conversion in my head. You guys
Right.
do, but that's fine. Just for me,
Pouchies.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for you.
Make a major change.
Yeah.
Everything we do is for you, though. So
Yeah.
That's
We
true.
live for the Todds. So
Oh, thank
Um,
you. It's very much appreciated. I've spoken with the other Todds. They're pleased.
they're in agreement. I feel like
Whoa.
I feel like they would so be on board.
we please Todds.
Yeah. Last question here is what? Oh my God, we please Todds. Yo, that just caught
No,
up. with
just
me.
keep going. Keep going.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, what else, another pleasing thing is Christmas. So, what are the best Christmas songs?
Oh.
Ooh.
What are the real bangers?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know whether to give it a joke answer here or a real answer. So I'm going to give a real answer.
Okay.
Okay.
There's this artist on YouTube called Chase Holfelder. Don't know if you guys have ever heard of him, but he does minor covers, so like spooky sort of covers of various Christmas songs in general. But the terrible song by Mariah Carey, "All I Want for Christmas Is You," he does a cover
Yes.
of that song, and it's actually really good. Highly recommend it. I'm
Never
not sure
heard a
how
cover
much
of that song.
It's so good. Like
I have.
the original version's terrible because I worked in retail for many years, so it's like drilled into my mind like a red hot drill. But like his cover of it is actually very, very redeeming.
Oh wow!
I have it pulled up on the. I found it on the Goog, on the old Goog. So I'm gonna dive on in after this and.
I thought you were just gonna sit there and listen to it in your headphones while we just carry on in our conversation.
I was gonna listen to it on the speaker, so it just drowns out all the conversation. It's all we hear.
We just get feedback through the mic.
It's just horrible.
This sounds so good.
Yeah, we'll have to check that out though. Is there any traditional like Australian Christmas songs? Is that a thing?
I don't. I mean, there's Australia. In Australia, we have this program on Christmas Eve called "Carols by Candlelight," and I feel like there is some Australian songs from that, but I've boycotted it for years because it's super duper cringy to watch. I just can't stand it. So all of that knowledge from my childhood has been like completely wiped from my mind and just replaced with like onion facts.
Oh yeah,
yeah. You gotta have onion facts.
Yeah, surprisingly spicy. Song go on.
Let me propose this to you. How about we set up a Zoom meeting for Christmas Eve and we all watch Carols by Candlelight together?
I mean, for you guys, I'll do that. I'm not doing that for anybody else. Even my fiance wants to watch it. I'm like, nah.
No. But these random guys, yeah. We'll see how many people we can get to join us. We'll just have this massive Zoom party where we all watch.
We're gonna crash.
The three of us are just hanging out.
Yeah.
We'll have to do it at 5 a.m. though. So.
Oh yeah, wake up everybody. Well, I'm sure it'd be earlier because I'm sure it's not at 9 p.m.
Yeah. It'll be. Yeah, I think it goes. I think it goes from like 10 until midnight or something like that. So you can probably get some more sleep.
In a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at that. I can sleep until 5:50 and I'll just roll out and straight into Christmas.
Oh, I feel so alive.
Yeah.
Let's watch some Australian Christmas.
Man. So
that's what the people love.
Christmas in Australia, it's like summertime, right?
It's horrible.
Oh man. Yeah. I feel like that doesn't work for like the depiction of Santa Claus, like the big fat just like guy in the suit. Is that a good description of Santa? I don't know.
This obese fellow.
This Rubenesque gentleman. I mean, yeah, I don't envy Santa at summertime in Australia. I would just skip it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like A,
sweaty claws.
Too many creepy things live here. B, it's hot.
Yeah.
That's it. Thought I had a third, I don't.
Does he wear like? Does the Australian depiction of Santa Claus, and forgive me for being so ignorant here with all this, but does the Australian version of Santa Claus, does he wear like that big fluffy red suit?
I feel like I've seen depictions of Santa over here that are wearing like a singlet, so like a like no sleeves singlet, shorts and thongs, or what do you guys call thongs? What is it?
Flip flops.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that end has full thongs.
Sexy Santa Claus just bent over with his G-string hanging out.
That's right.
Yeah. Before this episode, I actually researched some of the Australian slang, so I knew that thongs were flip flops. I was trying to make sure, and as soon as you said it, I knew Michael was gonna laugh.
I was thinking the underwear.
So I tried to. Yeah, of course. Let's just portray our.
Well, it makes sense. I was like, maybe he's hot. He doesn't want a sweaty butt.
He's just so hot.
Santa's hot. That's what I'm talking about.
This 365-pound man just wearing this furry thong, just bent over seductively. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, that's on my Christmas card.
Yeah, it's in my. I gotta take a quick break. Moving on.
That's odd, Todd.
It's 2 truths and 1 lie time. Michael and I will try to see who shall prevail victorious, and I'll hand this off to you, Todd. Do you have the 2 truths and 1 lie?
That I do.
All right. Give it to us.
Nice and
Okay.
slow.
So, all right, first one, right? So, all right, so I just moved into this house this one time. I only moved in it once. I was pretty young. I think I was like 15 or 16, maybe younger. I don't even really remember. So I'm looking at the backyard with this guy across the way, and he's got just like a chain link fence, so we can see straight in. And he's losing his bananas, right? He's going nuts. And then dude sees me looking at him and decides, that's it. I'm setting my whole backyard on fire. And so he proceeds to do so, set his entire backyard on fire. He had a lot of like dry grass and things, so it was a blazing inferno. And then, yeah, he got arrested, and that was that. So that's that one story. Whether it's true or fake, it's up to you to decide.
Wow, this is...
Second story.
What's next?
Second story. It's a hot summer day, right? I walk into my garage, and because my dogs are going nuts, absolutely ballistic, and I see them like sort of crowding around a corner, and what they're crowding around is a huntsman spider. So I don't know if you know what a huntsman spider is.
Yes.
It's a big spider. They can get about this sort of big, so about as big as your face, and it's dragging a dead snake through the garage.
Good Lord.
And my dogs were like going crazy, but they would not even go close.
Oh yeah.
And that was pretty gross. And the third factoid is so same place as before that I was talking about. We used to hear like scurrying around in the roof, movement up there, things like that. Weren't really sure what it was until we went up and found all the like fiberglass insulation was all pushed up into the corner. There was a bag of potatoes. And next to that bag of potatoes was a homeless man sleeping in our roof. And yeah, that was kind of shocking. So those are the three facts.
We're not prepared.
Which one of them is a truth, and which one's a truth, and which one's a lie are now up to you to decide.
Man.
Oh, I don't know why that's such a hilarious image to me, but
Oh wow. So you just walked outside, you're 15, 16, this guy's like, I'm gonna light my yard on fire and go to jail today.
That's exactly it was nighttime, but that's essentially how it went.
Okay. You got your hot summer day huntsman spider dragging around a snake, and your dogs are going nuts. So, and then you got a homeless man and a sack of potatoes in your roof.
the classic story of the homeless guy and the sack of potatoes on the roof.
Standard story, that one. Everyone's been through it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Everyone's experienced.
We get that every time,
right?
So that's obviously the truth.
And we've all been there at least one point in our life. We've all been the homeless man in the sack of potatoes. I've lived in many a roof.
It's good. It's comfy. It's warm.
Yeah. I actually showed him. Did I send you a picture of the huntsman spider last night, or did I just say the words huntsman spider?
I don't know. Can't.
I thought I did.
Man,
they're disgusting. I'm terrified of spiders. By the way, that's an admission as an Australian, and I should be, and so I am.
And I feel like an admission is most humans.
I
don't know. Some people like spiders. I don't know. I don't get that.
I don't get it.
Like, what's the why are you interested in that? Stay away. They don't like you.
My theory with spiders, right, is that there's some people like, oh no, you don't kill spiders. They're important for the ecosystem. You take them outside and you let them go. And it's like, dude, if that spider was big enough, it would kill you and eat your liquids from inside your body.
Your liquids.
It would absolutely do it.
Don't eat my liquids.
I need these liquids, man.
It'll leave your solids, but
these are
notorious about spiders. They hate solids. Love.
Yeah, they
liquids.
just they dehydrate their victims.
These are my important liquids.
What are they?
I found the area where I brought up huntsman spiders to you last night, but I can't.
You can't read it.
I can't read the responses. Okay, so I think that the I think the yard fire one is the lie. I want to believe that there was a homeless man and the potatoes. I think that has to be true. I mean, we've all been there. There's no way you could have lied about that. And I mean, Australia, I've seen some crazy pictures of Australia animals, huntsman spiders, snakes. So I think that one's believable. I'm going to go with the backyard fire as a lie. What about you, Mike?
Okay.
Mike Dog?
I can't speak is what's going on here.
Don't speak.
I'm going to go with the huntsman spider because I really strongly desire for those other two stories to be the truth.
Yes.
I want this old man. I imagine he's nude, just lighting his backyard on fire.
He's got to be nude,
or just like in like a pair of an underwear, or he's just wearing his thongs.
His thongs. Why are you imagining him nude? What does he look like?
I just feel like to do that, you're just in some type of mental state where you're just like, I'm going to be nude while I do this. I don't know.
Balls out.
He's like, I gotta heat up. It's cold out here, and he just lit his backyard on fire instead of just putting on clothes. So,
right.
wow, yeah. So I'm going with the huntsman spider. That's a lie, even though it's probably true. And Brad is going with the old man backyard fire.
Yes.
All right, enlighten us.
Well, one of you is correct.
Ooh.
And it's the huntsman spider. That was fake.
Oh! What?
In a caveat.
Excuse me?
I didn't see this.
So the huntsman was the lie.
The huntsman was a lie.
Oh, what's up?
But
let's go.
I didn't see the huntsman's sister. My sister saw it. That was the lie.
Oh, so
it's a true story, but I didn't see it. So I was technically lying.
You
and it was a
bastard.
cold winter's day, not a hot summer's day.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Details.
The spider was like seeking out warmth from this snake.
And it wasn't the spider that had a snake in its mouth. It was actually Todd himself.
Mm-hmm. It was actually this Halloween. I was dressed as a spider. So it was like 2 days ago. I'm just out in the garage. I see a snake. Yum yum. Why not? It's very furry. It's very enticing. Yeah. Yum 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 yum. Got to get that liquid.
All right. So these other two stories are completely true. Homeless potato man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. And this was like the house you grew up in, or what?
It was the house I spent my teens in. So I think we moved in there when I was like 12. I moved out of there when I was like 19 or 18.
Oh.
And it was, it definitely was. It was a lot of stories from that place.
Did you let the homeless guy stay?
No.
I thought he became like a family friend at that point. Like you found him and then you just like pretty much took him in and let him live in the roof.
Yeah, it was my my English teacher at school.
What?
Hard times have fallen upon the English teacher.
Man, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
And then, do you know why the man set the yard on fire?
Did that ever come out?
Yeah, not 100% sure. Never saw him again, to be honest. He was gone.
Sold the house.
I think a spider got him or something. It's unclear.
He set the yard on fire and rode off nude upon the back of a huntsman spider into the sunset.
No, into my roof.
Yeah, exactly.
All the stories combined.
Everything combined into one story.
That would make a movie right there.
It's
a solid movie.
But
it'd be like a 15-minute movie.
Yeah.
Like a short. Yeah.
I mean, he once owned a slime monopoly, but then the monopoly was no longer a monopoly, and he had some competition, and he gets upset, so he lights his backyard on fire. I don't know where the spider comes in. The spiders actually made the competing slime farm.
They were entrepreneur spiders.
Yeah. So he's like, yo, I got to get out of here. He thinks he's going to set his house on fire and flee. People think he fled the country. Little do they know, he just fled straight into his neighbor's attic.
Yeah, picked up a bag.
Where did he
on the
be?
way.
Yeah, where did he get the? Yeah, where did the potatoes come from?
Well,
he's not a potato
our house was
farmer.
on. It was like a unit was on top of a convenience store, so I can only imagine that's where he got the potatoes.
So he went down there, stole the potatoes upon Spiderback and rode into your attic.
He paid in slime. Well, like he says that he paid in slime. He just really slung some slime at the shopkeep, right in the eyes.
Right in the eyes, and just.
Oh no!
You can't be slamming people in the eyes.
That's poor form.
There's poor form. There's websites dedicated to that kind of stuff.
Where are we going?
Can you even release this?
I don't know. I'm not sure we can. I'm just gonna bleep everything out. There's just gonna be.
Speaking of releasing,
In Todd, we trust.
Is that what you meant?
it was. I don't know why, but it was.
Yeah, that was some kind of transition.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about slime and eyes, and I figured we can release ourselves.
Yeah.
Into trust.
Yeah. So Todd, we trust you to find a good sized onion, but we want you to be able to leave the old Todd squad with another piece of advice. So what would you like to give the listeners?
Well, I thought long and hard about this. I thought I was trying to get really deep with it. Well, thank you. That's what she did say. I tried to like get really introspective and reflect in my soul and be like, what would I tell younger me? And I came out with something that I think you might really might surprise you.
Oh.
And this would be brush your teeth. Just brush them. It's easy. It's quick. It's free. Do it. Brush your teeth. It's pretty good.
Did younger you ignore? Yeah. Did younger you ignore this?
Yeah, and I'm paying for it now, like very much.
Just brush
all
the
teeth,
onion.
Just too much
It's so
onion.
easy.
Onion consumption
acidic.
really.
People don't tell you this. They just
really
like
killed the enamel.
Yeah, straight up. No, brush your teeth. Admit when you're wrong. Those are the two things that I live my life by.
So you have fresh breath, and you can admit when you're wrong. Those are two of the biggest things.
Combo.
Yeah,
we talk at the same time.
You hit him with the old 1-2.
Brush, admit. That's what I call it. Give you a bit of the old brush and then a bit of the old mitt.
I think that translates a lot better on the video product of him like showing his fists.
One fist and the next.
Yeah.
I need to.
You need to learn how to speak.
Can you hold up your fists again real quick?
Are you gonna take a screenshot?
I gotta. Yeah, there we go. All right, I got it.
Is that's not going to be like the thumbnail, is it? Please.
Oh, it will be. It is. No, never. It would never say.
What have I done? I've already started a release. There's nothing I can do.
Yeah. We're gonna Photoshop it and just terrible. those
onion on one hand.
Phallic shape in the other.
God.
The classic 1-2.
Yeah.
But I think that's everyone has teeth for the most part, and everyone
keep them?
And if they if they don't, then there's too late for them. So
yeah, and admit when you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's important. It's important.
We're all wrong about everything, so just admit that. Yeah,
we can admit it. We're all good.
Yeah, first step is admitting. Now go brush your teeth. And now let's give a nod to Todd.
It's time to give a nod to Todd.
I wore a hat today, so I can give you a nod.
Ooh, knotted up.
Yeah.
So naughty. Yeah. Naughty by nature. Yeah, so we had a great time, Todd. Thank you for joining us, Todd Balls
Thanks, guys.
from Australia. Hopefully we weren't too stereotypically American with some of our references. I feel like we were
stereotypically Australian.
Oh no, you were. We thought you were British for 82% of it. So like, you did a great job of masking it.
Should have kept it up. Should have kept it up.
Yes, so many crumpets.
Yeah, I would wake up at 5 a.m. for you again, Todd.
Oh,
that sounded so sexual.
You're waking up at 5 a.m. just to be a part of it.
Your face.
Slime, just to get slimed.
Oh no! Stop that.
The slime references run deep. As a callback from earlier in the episode, if you didn't know, if we've talked about slime a couple times.
Go back and re-listen to this episode again.
Yeah, it's been a great time. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully, staying up a little later was beneficial for you.
No, this has been great. Thanks, guys. It's been really fun. Something different. I've never been on a podcast before, so perfect.
Hey,
great introduction.
You should be on all of the podcasts. Yeah. I feel like every podcast needs some Todd balls.
Yeah. If you're happy to wake up at 5 a.m. every time you want to record a podcast and can convince guests to do so too, I'll help you out.
Oh, sweet. Let's do it.
Yeah, but so everyone out there, did you have anything you wanted? Did you have any websites, or do you have your own YouTube channel? Do you just want people to?
If there is anything, probably check me out on Twitch. Okay. I like to stream Minecraft and various other games. I'm Todd Balls on everything, so search Todd Balls, it'll pop up. I probably don't search it in images, but search it in everything else. You'll be all good.
Yeah. So while you're searching for Todd Balls, go ahead and search for us on the Instagram at the Toddcast Pod. Subscribe to the Toddcast on all platforms. Drop a tasty little review and a 5-star rating. Also, recommend us to your friends. Your French? If you know anybody that's French, please recommend us to them. No, recommend us to your friends as well. Don't be selfish.
Don't you do it? Gosh, and with that, I'm Michael.
I think I'm Brad.
And
he's Todd. And is he? He's
I'm
Todd.
Todd Balls.
He's Todd Balls.
Oh man!
Google image search complete.
What just happened for the last hour and 20 minutes of my life?
It's been one whole minute.
That's a long minute.
Yeah.